His Excellency Mr. Abdullah bin Mubarak Al-Mahdi, Minister of the Environment of the State of Qatar.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of God, the Compassionate, the Merciful, Mr. President, Majesties, Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by expressing my appreciation to the government of Denmark for the efforts they have made in hosting this important conference, which represents a historical turning point and helps us to deal with the extremely great difficulties in ensuring that we deal with these critical issues. And I also congratulate you on assuming the presidency. Mr. President, it is clear to us that the dangers which threaten our planet as a result of global warming and climate change require urgent action to deal with them. We need to establish an international legal agreement within an arranged system among the inhabitants of this shared human home. Accordingly, the state of Qatar attaches great importance to international cooperation in order to preserve the environment. It signed up to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change and the Kyoto Protocol. And here at this meeting, we share the view that the seriousness of the issues we're discussing and the need for a successful solution with regard to climate change requires developmental and economic issues and respect for environmental concerns, particularly as adaptation and mitigation measures to deal with the challenges of climate change have important effects in terms of the funding of development and the huge additional costs for all countries, particularly developing countries, which are the ones most vulnerable to the negative effects of climate change. In this respect, we call for full implementation of commitments under the Framework Convention on Climate Change and the taking of urgent, effective and tangible measures at all levels to deal with climate change in accordance with the principles set out in the Convention, including the concept of common but differentiated responsibilities, everyone according to their own capacities. We would also like to stress that the leading role in dealing with climate change in the context of the United Nations system must be in accordance with the provisions and principles of the United Nations Framework Convention and the Kyoto Protocol. Distinguished delegates, the state of Qatar understands the enormous possibilities in clean and renewable energy resources, particularly solar power, which can help to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and therefore to reduce the phenomenon of global warming. Accordingly, our government has encouraged industry and scientific research centers to develop renewable energy techniques which can increase efficiency, performance, and appropriateness to local conditions. Among the measures which have been taken has been a contribution by Qatar of $150 million to the Energy and Research Fund set up by OPEC. Additionally, Qatar has taken a number of practical measures to reduce the effects of climate change. And in terms of adaptation, it is using modern techniques in the oil industry and other sectors with a view to improving effective production and consumption. It's also cooperating with Japan in the technique of gas injection in the Shaheen field in order to reduce flared gas emissions. It's also working on agriculture and preservation of the marine environment. Amongst our government's priorities are to develop projects for providing the local market with natural gas, because use of natural gas is less dangerous to the environment. It is also being exported in liquefied form to the international market, as well as other projects which depend on the use of natural gas. Finally, the state of Qatar looks forward to a greater international effort in terms of exchange of information and international expertise to develop solar power and other renewable energy resources. It also urges the developed countries to provide modern technology in this respect and to help and finance renewable energy projects in all parts of the world, as well as complying with their commitments under the Framework Convention and the Kyoto Protocol. In conclusion, I would like to state that Qatar greatly appreciates these meetings of parties under the Convention and has made an official offer to the Secretariat to host the 18th session of the Conference of Parties for the UNFCCC, and it hopes that this offer will receive your approval and support. Thank you for your attention.